Today's question, what are the best training shoes to use in the gym or lifting weights? That's actually a very good question. So when you're training in the gym with weights, because you want a stable base for most exercises, so you can push your big toe and heel to the floor, you generally want to wear very flat shoes. Now, in the last 10 years or so, gym shoes, particularly shoes designed for actually training in gyms, have been proliferated, and you can get loads. The most popular two cross-training shoes probably are the Reebok Nanos, which get updated every year, and the Nike Metcons. They're designed for functional fitness, mainly CrossFit, but they are very general, versatile gym shoes. They have a nice flat base, they're very stable, and they can be worn for loads of activities. Other things that are super good are things like Converse All-Stars, the original ones that are just, very flat. You can tie them up very, very tight. They're very handy for weightlifting and powerlifting particularly. And then of course, if you're really into weightlifting and you do actual Olympic weightlifting, the snatch, the clean and jerk, or you're doing, you're squatting a lot and you've got bad ankle mobility like myself, you want to squat lower, you can get weightlifting shoes. You'll see these have a stable base, so they're flat, they're really stable, so they're hard, and they have a heel, so they raise your heel off the floor, but you can still maintain a stable base and safety, and let you squat deeper by letting your knee travel over your toes more. These ones have a moderate heel. You can get ones that are higher, like the Adi Powers or the Nike Romanellos, which are the two main ones. But yeah, so generally when you're training in a gym with weightlifting, you want to use flat base shoes. So Converse All-Stars are my go-to for everyone. And then if you've got a bit of money, you can get different training shoes by Reebok, Nike, and Adidas. They all do them now, specifically for the gym. And what you're looking for is a very flat, stable base so you can maintain balance. The things you should not be training in if you're in a gym is running shoes, particularly really, really cushioned running shoes. So if you're using shoes that you use to run 10Ks and, half marathons and long distance runs, they are way too cushioned to be used in the gym. You can use them, no question, but you're not going to have as much of a stable base when you're doing things like squats, particularly back squats, or deadlifts, or anything where you have to push your feet into the floor. You won't have a stable base, and it basically will be like squatting on a mattress, which is really unsafe. So I would highly recommend, if you can, you should have running shoes for running, and you should have the gym shoes for the gym. Now, if you're really into weightlifting, you'll have various shoes for different things. Loads of people have different shoes for deadlifting and squatting, but that's another story altogether. But in general, you should wear flat, stable base shoes for the gym. If you have the money, probably go for the Nike Metcons or Reebok Nanos. If you haven't got the money, there's cheaper versions of them. They're generally better gym shoes for people. They'll last a while as well. If you're really into weightlifting, buy weightlifting shoes. You should always buy one pair every 2 decades. And yeah. If you're in doubt, buy old school Converse All-Stars, and you should be sorted for the gym. All right, guys, I hope that helps. If you have any questions, you can ask in the comments below. And as always, we'll talk to you later. Cheers.